Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.
Fa la 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 la.
Suck my pee-pee, yes, it's that time of the year.
Hey.
Jingle on my cock, jingle on my
Jesus
cock.
Christ, here we go.
Suck on my pee-pee.
Yep, nobody's, this is not one of those, I guess, where the kids are going to be able to listen.
Do they ever?
I mean, I would assume so.
Do you ever feel?
Do you believe in love?
Do you believe in magic in your butthole?
All right, everybody, we're back. Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. This is episode 39.
39, we're almost 40.
That's right. Almost 40 whole episodes.
Fuck.
So, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's to everybody out there. And thanks for listening. Brandon, what's up? What's new with you?
What? What'd you say?
What's new with you?
What's new with you, putty cat? Whoa, whoa. I don't know. Nothing. Working.
Getting your Christmas shop on?
Yeah, I'm about done. I got most of the stuff.
Yeah, that's nice. Are you doing more Amazon or more?
Oh, I Amazon the shit this year.
Yeah, me too.
Last year, I was all up in the mall. I went to Legends, went to mall.
Yep.
And then this, I was like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
I just went on Amazon.
Yeah.
I just went bing, 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 bing. Order.
Yeah, me too. That's pretty much.
I bought Shayna something. It hurt me to buy.
Was it like a Eagles jersey?
I will. I'm just saying.
I mean, you can't say it on the air because she listens.
Yeah, but it just hurt my soul.
It hurt your soul.
Yeah. So, how about you, Trey? You all done shopping, dopping?
I mean, I got a few more friends gifts. Maybe one more thing for you. But
okay.
But yeah,
I'm pretty excited. I got 2 cocktails set up for the party.
Oh, baby.
We have a Grinch cocktail.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah, that was good last year.
Yeah, and well, I didn't do a Grinch cocktail last year.
Yeah, you did.
Did I do
Did it here?
Did I?
Yeah, it was like Sprite and something green. And
It's different this year.
Okay.
I'm doing different, and then I'm doing a cranberry one because it seemed to be a hit last time too.
Yeah.
So I'll do a cranberry, do a Grinch. But this year though, Trey, I'm smart.
Okay.
I'm gonna pre-make them all.
Oh,
So there's gonna be jugs, and you just pour your own
little
nozzle.
nozzle.
I bought some thingies.
Oh,
You just grab your cup and you just do your thing.
Fill it up.
And then for food,
Yes.
Canes.
Ah, delicious.
Because I was sitting there, I was like, man, I can make a ham. I could
Or you could
macaroni.
just have them deliver
or
the shit.
I could just pay and get a tailgater and just say, all right, I'm gonna make some banana pudding.
It's a good idea.
I'm gonna make some
I'm
banana.
gonna bring some donuts.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna go to Costco and grab a couple other snacks like hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
And so I figured, look, we got chicken,
We got chicken.
we got hors d'oeuvres,
D'oeuvres.
and we got drinks.
Drinks.
And I think I got about 4 games set up
Oh, I like
for us
games.
to play.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that should be fun.
I like games.
Yeah.
Games are fun.
So it should be a good time.
Yes. Should be
Should be a
fun.
good time, try.
All right. So,
Oh, and I got a holiday party tonight.
well, there you
About
go.
to get my thing on. I'm about to make them cheeks clap in the back. What? All right, sorry.
All right. So, first of all, the sponsor of this here podcast.
So energy drink. The Rock said blood, sweat, and cum.
And Black Rifle Coffee. It's delicious. Anyways, back to the show.
Back to the house.
All right, so first things first, we do our trailers.
What?
Trailers?
Oh, okay.
Hit the trailer button, Brennan.
It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time.
Trey watched the trailers.
Sit your ass down. It's time for the trailers.
All right. You can see our production value here. Brennan's over here knocking over the buttons.
We got a bunch of shit going on.
Ho, ho, ho.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the crib was a house full of children prepared to get lit. And eggnog and honey, a smoke and a cough. came good old Saint Nick to set this bitch
I
off.
told Santa bring them cakes. Cars in the crib
What?
by the lake.
What?
A couple million funds for the kids.
Yes, sir.
All right. Sorry.
All right, and that's how we got shut down.
How we got shut down? All the kids get to hitting in the cakes. Santa bringing them ho-ho-hos.
That's right.
All right, sorry.
So first thing I got for you guys is coming out March the 8th.
Trey, hold on. I saw a trailer
Okay.
for a movie.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the title of this movie.
Is it the American
don't do it.
Society of Magical Negroes? I'm pretty sure you could say that if it's a title of a movie.
Might want to cut that out.
I'm not. March 22nd. This is it's a love story between. So it's a bunch of magical people that have powers, and their powers are to make sure that white people are happy, or else, it's dangerous for them.
Trey, I'm staying away from that.
Yeah.
10-foot pole.
Yeah. Well, you can, but it's just it's one of my trailers. And so if they don't keep them happy and they don't do what they're supposed to do, the black people lose their powers, which is I don't know. The love story part seems interesting, but I don't like where the situation's going.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho,
Any hit.
also
If.
on March, well, let me get there.
John Kozlowski.
Let me get there.
Ryan Reynolds. It looks like a ripoff of the Foster's Imaginary Home for Imaginary Foster's the Home for Imaginary
Friends.
Yeah.
So it's Ryan Reynolds and his imaginary friends are all getting
He's
together.
like in charge of them.
Yeah, he's got to find new people for them because if they don't, they die. And so that's the whole point of the movie is they find new friends for these imaginary friends. Okay, now the one I've been trying to get to for the last 3.
Go ahead, Trey.
On March the 8th, Kung Fu Panda 4 is coming out. It's got the original cast coming back, and
I didn't see any of the original cast. Obviously Panda
Jack
and
Black.
Shifu. But I didn't see the Furious 5 though. They weren't in the trailer at all.
Some of them were.
No, they weren't.
Jackie Chan was in the trailer.
No, he was not.
Well,
The monkey was not in the trailer.
yes, it was.
I didn't see it.
And so the
What's her name from The Woman King is the main villain. Is
her
Chameleon.
name is the Chameleon. Yes,
What's her name?
I don't know.
Viola Davis.
Sure.
That's her name.
Sure.
She's the chameleon.
She's taking the kung fu from the other animals around the kingdom, and so she can be
She's
the
taking
best.
all the villains kung fu.
Everybody's.
No. It's very specific in the trailer. Did you not watch the trailer?
I did.
She said, "I'm taking all of the most villainous kung fu.
So she can have the
Take
best
on
kung fu.
the Dragon Warrior."
Yes. Anyways, that's coming out March 8th. Looks fun. I like
It's
that.
a little derivative of the second one where he has to learn how to do peace within.
Yeah.
And this one's about peace within too. So I don't know.
I mean, but I just like that the animated style is, back up to a higher quality. Because the Netflix show, that's tough. So next I got Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F.
Yeah. Boo.
That looks fun.
Mm.
I'm going to watch it. Looks fun. It's going to be on Netflix, and it's coming out sometime next year. All right, next thing I got for you is called Miller's Girl. This has got Jenna Ortega in it and Martin Freeman. It's coming out January 26th. It's kind of like a Fatal Attraction kind of thing. She's 18 in his class, and he's attracted to her, but he's her teacher, and she's kind of using her feminine wilds to, try to get him in trouble. Is what it seemed like.
All right.
Next thing I got for you is called Civil War. So it's a civil war within the United States.
Okay.
And it's coming out spring 2024, and it's just all out war between like Texas and California and all these other states, going at each other. That's interesting. I might give it a go. Next thing I got for you is called Out of the Darkness. This is a Stone Age survivalist horror film. It's in 43,000 BC. A tribe loses one of the tribesmen's son to an evil force, and so they have to go into this forbidden forest to see if they can get him out.
Okay.
It was filmed it's a British horror film. Came out in London in 2022, but it still hasn't come out here yet. So looks interesting. We got a full trailer for Dune Part 2.
Oh, that looked dope.
Yeah.
I liked the first one. Not a lot of people liked it, and it's a theater release, huh?
Yes. Yes. Coming out March the 1st.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Rebel Moon came out overseas, UK, already. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, it's got trashed.
By the critics,
Yes.
not by the audience. Audience loves it.
Yeah.
93% audience score.
26% right now on Rotten Tomatoes.
Great. 26% critic score.
Yeah.
93%.
Yes.
So that'll be interesting. That'll be a really interesting watch.
It's always been Zack Snyder's thing, though.
Yeah, critics hate it. People like it.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Sorry.
Yes.
Keep going.
No problem. The next thing I got for you is The Bricklayer. This is Aaron Eckhart.
Well, I'm the pipe layer, Trey.
Or your secret agent, because that's what he is in this.
I'm a secret agent, man.
He's like a 007-esque character who is in retirement, and he lays bricks to, ease his mind and have peace. And so he gets called back into the service.
I want the world to ease my troubled mind.
Exactly.
Somewhere on
And then that last thing I have for you is this one. It's called "Which Brings Me to You," which has Lucy Hall in it and Nate Wolff. They're a couple who meet at a wedding, and they were gonna have like a one-night stand thing at the wedding, and he ends up stopping it, and then they kind of form a friendship, and they explain to each other why they don't have a significant other, and they kind of go through their past, and they kind of fall in love with each other. So looks interesting. I like a good love story every once in a while. Besides we talked about If and everything else, I think that's all the trailers I have for you for this week.
Noise.
So, do you want to do our holiday list after TV shows,
Yeah.
or at the very end? Let's just do it at the very end.
Yeah, let's do that, bitch.
Okay, so next thing we have is our TV shows.
It's TV.
Jay, wow, guess what time it is? What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, what TV shows you got?
I don't watch anything on TV. All movies, baby.
Okay, so I'll go through the ones that I watched then.
But
Okay.
I have a couple of notes. One,
Yes.
extremely looking for. Last night, Jack Reacher Season 2 came out. I can't wait to binge watch that. I didn't watch it last night. I was watching some Christmas movies to get prepared for today.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so mad I had to watch those. We'll talk about it.
Yes.
But Jack Reacher 2 looks awesome. I've seen some snippets on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. I
Super
watched the trailer for it.
Super excited.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. That's Santa Claus.
Nice.
All right, what do you got?
All right, so first thing, I finished Blue Eye Samurai.
Season 2 already announced.
Season 2 already announced, renewed. Congratulations to those people. Excellent show. It ends it on a cliffhanger, so we are ready for Season 2. After everything she goes through, well, that's one of the little things, but yeah, it's a girl who pretends to be a guy and goes on a revenge trip to kill the 4 white men left in the Japan. I think it's either Japan or China. Which one is it, Brandon? You know?
Sure, I think it's Japan.
Japan. Okay. Well, anyways, so she at the end she ends up having to go to. All right, spoilers 1, 2, and 3. She goes to London, and that's the end of the first season.
London, London, the town is calling.
So excellent artwork. The story's fantastic. A lot of mature themes in this, so not for the kiddies, but yeah, definitely would recommend watching it. Next things I watched we're 3/4 of the way through the Squid Game, the live action show,
Okay, yeah.
and
You got caught up. I didn't get all the way caught up, but I think I'm only like an episode or 2 behind.
awesome. The show's still pretty good. The last episode we watched was the marble game, so
Mhm.
we're on episode 6. Yeah, 6. And so you get to see how all these people made their own marble games from the Squid Show. It's gonna get up to the point where there's $4 million are available, and so it's been pretty interesting. Some of it's still the silliest thing is when they get like voted off or whatever, that they faked their death.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely hilarious because it's just
obviously
super random.
Obviously, they ask him to do that.
Yeah. So that show's pretty good. I watched the next episode of Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
So the further they get, it feels like the actors who are doing Rick and Morty now are getting a lot better.
Okay.
Morty is a lot less noticeable in these last.
They're kind of
couple
coming
episodes.
into their own. Okay.
Yeah, Rick's been pretty good all the way through. I mean, he hasn't really missed a beat. But yeah, I mean, the show is still excellently written. And it's kind of funny because we watched the first episode a few days ago over again, and the art, like the animation style, has gotten significantly better.
Yeah. I've ever watched like the first season of like any animation though. Like
Right.
watch like first season of like Family Guy. And you're like, what the trash? Same thing with Simpsons. Simpsons used to be terrible.
Right. But yeah, it's still really, really
Who
good.
watches that?
Simpsons?
Yeah.
Somebody that's been watching The Simpsons since like the
That's just
90s.
crazy.
But yeah, the show's still really good. I definitely recommend watching Rick and Morty still. They haven't lost a beat.
Yeah, I just feel like there's just not much on. I went through and I kind of like, just kind of went through all the different apps that we have. To kind of like, okay, let me find something to watch on TV.
Uh-huh.
And I just didn't find anything. I was like, oh, this looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Did I talk about Murder at the World's End?
You said it wasn't what you thought it was going to be.
It's stupid. It sucked. Yeah. But I just was like, I honestly looked to go find something to watch, like a TV show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really don't want to watch any of these. Like, it's just like trash, stupid,
Right.
trash. So,
So I watched the first 2 episodes of Obliterated.
oh yeah,
So it was good.
you had to get past the first one, right? Like the first 15 minutes, you're like,
Yeah,
Oh, this is
it's
gonna be-
really really lame in the beginning, but
You're like, oh,
once
this is
we
gonna be
get
like
to the like partying and everything, it was good. I enjoyed it.
and the tatas.
The tatas.
And it doesn't stop, Trey.
It doesn't. Just boobs everywhere. But anyways, so that one's like it's like an action. It's got like the budget of like an action film.
Yeah, it's like an action comedy.
Yeah, and so it's really good. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
The next thing I got for you is I watched the first episode of the Yu Yu Hakusho
Oh, I was gonna say
live action.
because you were really into that when you were in high school.
So the Spirit Detective.
People were saying it's dope.
So the thing I have with it is so unlike One Piece.
One Piece. It's a little bit more low budget.
Well, no, it's dubbed. This is dubbed.
Oh, okay. So it's not American actors.
No.
It's okay.
No.
So it's the Japanese did a live action version,
Mhm.
and they just brought it over and
And they brought it over and they dubbed it.
Got it. Okay.
The actual like production value is excellent. It looks great. You have Yusuke, who is just kind of jerk kid in high school, and he ends up he doesn't like bullies, but he doesn't like being told what to do either. And so he ends up a kid's gonna get hit by a car, and he gets in the way of the car and dies. And so to come back, he's got to become the spirit detective and get the yokai, which are the demons, and he's got to send them back to the underworld.
You have to become a detective.
So if you can get past a dub show, I'd
You
recommend
will
it.
if you're not racist.
It's true, but it's just sometimes the mouths don't match up with the words,
Yeah.
and so
it's not that big of a deal normally.
it can be an irritation. So,
Yeah.
but I think the first episode was really good, and it leaves it to where you
I'll give it a go.
get to see his adventures.
We'll give it a go.
But that's all the TV shows I have for this week.
All the TV shows you got, Trey.
So now it's time for our premiere movie.
It's the premiere movie time.
It's a movie.
It's a premiere.
It's a movie premiere.
No, Trey.
So do you want to hit the theater movie last?
Trey,
Yes.
this is where I'm gonna shine.
Oh my God, he's got shits.
I've got so much shit.
Shits.
You want to do the one we watched together last? Because I could
Yes.
do that. Okay, I'll start with the next one I saw. I saw 3 movies in the theaters.
What?
Yeah, bitch.
Why would you do that to? Oh, you saw the movie. Oh, I haven't seen this yet.
Yep. Well, you're about to get some insight, Trey. All right, we're gonna talk about The Boy and His Heroin.
I thought it's
not
heroin, right?
heroin.
It's heroin. I was like,
Heroin, I was
"Is he doing
like-
drugs.
Yeah. The Boy and His Heroin.
That's a
So
whole different movie, Brett.
yeah, ain't that the truth? So The Boy and His Heron, it is a animated movie based by what's his name, Trey? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Miyazaki.
And so it came out in Japan, and they redubbed it in English and released it. So let me come up with some numbers here. So, fun fact, they don't have the budget. I couldn't find the budget for this one, but I could tell you it's made $104 million.
Holy shit.
Worldwide.
That's amazing.
And I'm assuming it didn't cost that much to make. But maybe I just missed the numbers on it.
Right.
It's just weird that normally you get the numbers, but so you got Robert Pattinson, you got Christian Bale, you have Dave Bautista,
Batista bomb.
yeah, lots of big name actors who did voices in this.
Right.
Not a lot of talking.
Not a lot of talk. That's okay.
So that was a little weird. I've seen maybe a couple Miyazaki films.
Okay.
Not all of them.
Okay.
Weird, Trey. Fucking weird.
They all are.
Really fucking weird. The beginning of the movie is like super quiet.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of talking. It's just it's like not music, no one talking, just animation,
Yeah.
and it's just like deathly quiet in the theater.
Okay.
First of all right, there were some fucking hippies.
Okay. They were
This
smoking that
hippie
grass.
fucking couple at the very bottom of the fucking theater.
Yes.
Actually, a pretty decent turnout.
Yeah.
Relatively. I was like, huh. Excuse me. And I was like, okay, whatever. They have their fucking kid. The whole fucking movie.
Okay.
This kid is talking with his dad.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty quiet movie in certain parts. So you
Right.
can and then the kid's running up and down the goddamn stairs in between the fucking lanes. I almost tripped the fucker. And then at the end, they're like, how'd you like the movie? I was like, I almost be like, hey, you guys are fucking assholes, dude.
You should have.
Like, it was bad. So I don't mind people. I bring Delilah to movies.
Yeah, but don't talk during the movie.
She knows movie etiquette.
Yeah.
It's teach your kids movie etiquette.
Yeah.
Like, be a parent. Set boundaries for your kids in public spaces.
Yeah.
Like, don't be that kid's gonna grow up.
Don't
and
be a dick.
That kid's gonna grow up and be a piece of shit. I can tell you that right now.
I love it. Yep.
I'll guarantee that. I don't care. I don't figure out that kid's name and let me know what happens.
Little Timmy's gonna be a dick.
All right. So some notes here, Trey.
All right.
All right. Quiet. These are my notes I have here for Trey.
Quiet.
I don't know what race these people are.
Okay.
Like, I know it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, they're supposed to be Japanese,
Like Asian.
but I'm not sure if the kid, his dad, his mom's definitely is Japanese,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure because it's set like, I want to say it seems like it's set like, I couldn't tell if it was like set during World War I or World War II.
Okay.
But it was set early. I want to say World War II. I don't think Japan was part of World War I. Were they?
I don't think so.
they
I
were.
don't know.
They just were.
That's
so it was-
terrible. We don't know our history.
so it's sometime mid. I want to say World War II, and I'm not sure if his dad is white or not.
okay.
It's really hard to tell
Okay.
because I don't know. It just was like I was confused. So I'm not sure if the kid was mixed or not. That's why he got bullied in school on the first day. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be part of it,
Uh-huh.
but it was hard to tell.
Okay.
So I have that down. So this kid, his mom dies in a fire, which all that was fucking weird animation,
Okay.
but it was intense. The first day of school, right? He goes to school. He gets his new mom, right? Gets a new mom, right? Blah blah blah. They move to this new place. He goes to school for the first day, gets bullied,
Right.
and after he beats up the kid, he's walking home, and just spoiler alert, Trey,
Spoiler alert.
maps himself on the side of the head with a rock. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And just starts gushing blood and gets home, and they're like, what happened? He's like, I fell. And they're like, who beat you up? And so I think to get like attention from his dad, or so he didn't have to go back to school or something like that.
Right.
So then he's just sitting at home, and he starts seeing the bird. I'm not going to get into the whole minutia of the story,
Right.
but if you did acid and watched this, Trey, or you got high on any substance,
Okay.
you would be like, "What the fuck is happening right now?"
Yeah.
This movie is insane,
Yeah.
completely insane.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to be taken literal. The first half of the movie, you're not sure if you're supposed to be taking this literal or if it's like the kid's going crazy, like from the bump on his head, or what. Eventually, it's. I guess you're supposed to take it literal. There's these things happening with these peacocks, or parakeets. Excuse me. It was just a what the fuck movie. I didn't particularly like it very much.
What?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I just thought it was all over the fucking place.
All right.
The plot was thin at best. And there were so many slow parts, and that you're just, I don't know. There's so much happening. Like I know, looking up his movies, a lot of times they're extravagant and they're artistic and everything.
Yeah.
But the plot line though, I was like, I could follow it, but it was very convoluted.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was okay. If you like him, I'm assuming you'll like this movie.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I don't know. Okay.
Okay. So, what do you rate it?
Speaking of which, Trey, you know what I want to do?
What's
I
that?
want to get a board
Yes.
when we do the
A rating.
video
Okay.
and get a little poster made that has our rating system.
Okay.
Because I may or may not. I have to go back and look at the episode. 'Cause I don't remember. Sometimes I'm like, wait, where does that stand in the rating system? For me,
Yes.
it's a nod across the room.
Okay.
But I'm sure other people would feel otherwise.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
All right, what you got? Something?
All right. So I wanted to do. Okay. Let's do Genie.
No, that's the one of them I didn't watch. I didn't get to it.
Okay.
go
So
ahead.
this is got
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. It's about a guy whose family. He takes his job over his family, and he loses his family.
Right.
And he gets fired all in the same day. So he misses his daughter's birthday, and stays at work late. And his boss ends up firing him, and his wife and his daughter end up leaving to go to her mother's house. And so he ends up having this box at his house. They don't quite explain why the box is there, how it got there, but yeah, Melissa McCarthy's in it, and she's a genie. One of the things about it is, you want to give some of the cast?
Mark Maron.
Okay.
The main character is Papa Escuda. I don't know how to say his name.
Okay.
And Alan Cumming.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's pretty much it.
Okay. And so with this, what's different about this is that there's unlimited wishes. It's not 3 wishes.
Unlimited wishes.
As we find out toward the end of the movie, is that the 3 wishes is only after the fact, like after you're done with the genie, you get 3 final wishes.
After you're done with them?
Yes.
Okay.
So in this movie, just like most like Aladdin movies or whatnot,
It's a remake.
Yeah.
It's a remake of a 1991 British television film called Bernard and the Genie.
Oh, nice. So just like in all the most genie films, he ends up wishing for her to be free. And so, but it's fun. I mean, you could see Melissa McCarthy. She's like eating hand sanitizer because she doesn't know what it is. And she's like,
Right.
"Oh, it's spicy." She keeps on eating it.
So a very much of a Melissa McCarthy movie.
Yes.
Okay.
But she's good in it. I actually I enjoy.
So is this one of those movies where you kind of have to like Melissa McCarthy to like this kind of situation?
I mean, it's not so much. I like Melissa McCarthy when she's angry. She's kind of being like crazy.
Okay.
But this one's more like she's just being funny. I mean, it's just it's a man trying to get his family back, and the spoiler.
So he gets it back, gets a different job, blah blah blah.
Well, there's a time travel element towards.
He goes back and
he fixes it. But yeah.
So doesn't do much new for
No.
Okay.
Not a lot of but it's just a fun family comedy.
Okay.
I would say it's probably kind of like how you deal with Miyazaki. It was glance across the room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
it wasn't bad, but yeah, I mean, probably not something I would watch again though.
Okay.
So
I've got a few Christmas ones, but I'm going to save those. Next, Trey, we've got Leave the World Behind.
it's the
Netflix movie.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that soon.
Julia Roberts.
Yes.
Marshala Ali. I'm sorry. I got
Oh,
that
that's
wrong.
Blade.
Ethan Hawke.
And that's a guy who can't act.
So this, he's hit and miss. I liked him in this.
He hasn't been good since Training Day.
Kevin Bacon. I forgot to mention Kevin Bacon. So this came out on Netflix just recently. I want to say just November 22nd. So
6 Degrees of Bacon.
I feel like it's not even been on Netflix that long, but whatever.
No, it just came out this last week.
Yeah. So this is a possibly end of the world. You're kind of left to decide that at the beginning.
Post-apocalyptic suspense.
Yeah. There's no numbers on this because it's a Netflix, so they really don't release much.
Yeah, they don't like.
So I don't even have a budget for it. Look decent budget wise. Obviously, it's got Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke and Ali in it, and so obviously,
Okay, let's be clear. Ethan Hawke will do any movie that you ask him to do. Julia Roberts is past her prime.
Shut up, Trey. Shut up, Trey. Okay, shut up, Trey.
Mashallah Ali, he's kind of a big deal, but that's about it.
Okay. So it's an end of the world movie. You're kind of left to figure it out, but essentially the setup for the movie is Ethan Hawke and Julia Roberts are a couple. They've got 2 kids. They head to the beach. They live in the city, like in New York City. They head to the beach. They rent a beach house for the weekend.
Okay.
To get away from the city type of situation.
Yeah, a little getaway.
And the first night that they're there, Marisha, I'm just gonna call him Ali because I can't say his first name.
Okay.
Comes to the door and says, "Hey, this is my house. You're renting it. There was a blackout in the city. We can't get into the city. We want to stay here." And so Julia Roberts is kind of like, "Nah."
Well, no, we rented this.
And Ethan Hawke's like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, let the guy stay."
Yeah.
And then there's his daughter. He has his daughter with him, and she's kind of like, got a little attitude situation, but she's kind of picking up what Julia Roberts is putting down, the subtle racism that she's kind of throwing down.
Oh.
So it's kind of like you kind of really pick up on that. Excuse me. And so because his daughter looks kind of like mixed.
Okay.
And so she's kind of got attitude, but you kind of get where Julia Roberts is coming from. Like, you got these 2 people, they kind of pretty much prove they do own it. Like, he's got keys to the cabinet, like
Right.
the law cabinets. But she's like, I get ID. He's like, well, we are at a symphony, and my jacket we left because the blackout happened, and my wallet was in there, and I don't have my ID. Because she's like, let me see your ID.
Yeah.
And so they stay. They decide to stay. Blah blah blah. But then I don't want to give away all of the whole thing, but it was interesting.
Yeah.
There are some lulls in it.
Okay.
For some reason, his daughter, I can say this because she's obviously over 18. She's got like the hardest nip naps I have ever seen on a woman. She's just like the whole movie. She's just like, bam. I'm like, geez, Louise.
Glass with those things.
Yeah. Kevin Bacon does a great job. He doesn't have a big role in it. It's pretty small, but the stuff that he does is pretty good. The CG is meh. It's
Okay.
it could be better.
Okay.
But it's a Netflix. So what do you expect? I would assume it was probably. I wouldn't even say it was probably high budget because there's not a lot that goes on. A lot of it's this character stuff.
Right.
But I thought it was okay.
Okay.
It's pretty. I would give it a watch if you like this end of the world kind of disaster movies. They have this through line in it that I can tell you. That was a little.
Is it faith based or is it
No,
like digital?
it's not. It's like
corruption.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say there's this weird, stupid through line that it wasn't for me.
Okay.
Some people probably would think it was funny.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give it away.
Okay.
But you'll watch it and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I was just like, meh, not for me.
Okay.
Same thing, not across the room.
God, a lot of like meh. movies.
All right, Trey, what do you get? What else do you got?
I mean, so I would really go into like the.
We can go more Christmas.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna go Candy Cane Lane. This has got Dr. Dolittle himself.
Oh, what a piece of shit that movie was.
Okay. All right. Well, we might disagree here.
I'm just kidding.
What's Goob's name? Dr. Doolittle.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. It's having a brain fart. So Eddie Murphy's whole neighborhood has this contest they do every year where they put, lights and shit in their yard. And this year there's going to be a big prize. Eddie Murphy gets laid off of his job. And so he needs the money to support his family, essentially.
Okay.
His daughter is a track athlete, and his son is like really into like making beats and stuff. And the wife, she runs like a factory, like a setup where they like do packing and stuff. And so he needs to win the contest, and his neighbors across the street always win, but he likes to do like these wood like carved or like decorations for the yard.
Right.
And so this year they're going to look for decorations to help win the contest, and they end up running into this little shop under a bridge. And as inconspicuous, yeah, exactly. It's just like this like huge shop, but it's like under a bridge and like under a highway bridge.
Hey kids, wanna come to my shop?
And so they go in here, and she tells them, "Hey, I'll give you this, but you pay for it." And he signs signs the bill for it.
It's the one I didn't watch this.
Okay.
So I was just kidding about
Yeah.
it being in a second. But it's the mini guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's this long ass receipt after he gets all these ornaments and stuff for his front yard, and he signs it, and then so he's going to win, but he ends up finding out he sold his the woman who's running the establishment is an elf. And she was a bad elf because she didn't think Santa was putting people on the naughty list enough, and she was letting them like slide. So he decided,
Kind of quasi Santa Claus 2 situation.
kind of, yeah.
Okay.
And so she lets these people sign these contracts, and she turns them into minifigs that she keeps because they're bad people.
She puts them in her butthole.
No.
And
No.
she shakes them around.
She just
Isn't
keeps
it the girl from 22 Drum Street.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It shows though the thing is they got to find these gold rings, and if they find all these gold rings before 8:00 Christmas Eve, they don't
What is
become.
this, a Sonic?
She doesn't
Sonic
become
crossover?
minifigs. No, it's actually the 12 days of Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, oh no, 12 days of Christmas.
to me. 3 booty hoes, 2.
Yes, so for each one of those, there's a ring, and so she's got to get the rings, and so it ends up being 40 rings at the end.
Ding. Ding.
Eddie Murphy's funny in this. He's good. The kids are pretty good, and I
He's
think
got the wife from Blackish, right? In it.
Yes.
That's his wife.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so it's decent. I should watch it.
Yeah, I would recommend it. This one I'm probably gonna go.
It's just knuckle bump situation.
Yeah, Knuckle Bump. I'm gonna go Knuckle Bump with this one.
Oh shit.
For being a newer.
You should get like a little poster design,
Christmas
like
film.
I was saying,
Yeah.
and then like do like top to bottom, and then
Yes.
do like little photos.
Yes, just
That'd be cool.
Knuckle Bumps.
Little art.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, I might watch this one again next year around this time of year. Might put it on the list.
All right, Trey.
We'll see.
All right. Well, I got one you shouldn't fucking watch. Dashing Through the Snow with Ludacris.
Oh, this was on Disney, right? Disney
Oh my!
Hey, and isn't it little? What's the other guy?
Lil Rel. Trey, what a stinking pile of straight dog shit.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Now, look,
Okay.
Christmas movies, you got to give them a little bit of leeway, okay?
Of course.
Look, there's every now and then someone will come out with something that's new, hasn't been said before.
Yeah.
But at this point,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Most of the shit's been done, right?
Yeah.
But this is like, Jesus Christ. It's the same fucking, like, just thrown up trash.
So is Ludacris helping Santa do
So
Christmas?
Luda, first of all,
Luda.
Luda can't act worth shit.
I've been telling you this. The only thing he's
Okay,
good in
Is
is Fast and Furious.
I was like, oh, okay, but it's Ludacris. This should be fine.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Oh my God, Trey. I was like, I was so baffled, I couldn't look away how bad it was.
Right.
I would not spend more than 5 seconds on this movie. First of all,
So what's the plot?
There's undertones of everyone's black,
Well, that's
which is fine.
That was the same with Candy Cane Lane.
which
Santa
is
Claus
fine.
ends up
I
being
don't
black,
mind
so,
it.
Yeah.
But there's just like weird thing where like, okay, so Little Ralph Santa Claus, he hates Christmas because when he was a kid, he asked Santa to make his mom and dad get along.
Yeah.
And he tells Santa it's a black Santa,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "Oh, really?" And he notices that his mom's wearing a nice ring and it's
Yeah.
got a bunch of presents. He's like, "Well, tell Santa where you live." And he tells Santa, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And then Santa comes that night and tries to steal shit, and his dad beats up Santa in front of him, and he's like, he ruins Christmas for him, and
That
his
sounds
dad
awesome.
leaves because of that. And I'm like, that first of all, your dad was gonna leave anyways. If that was what did it,
Yeah.
that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
So why is he Santa Claus?
So Little Ralph is Santa Claus.
But why?
He's just Santa Claus.
But was it his?
Nope. He's just Santa Claus. Little Ralph. He's been Santa for 1,400 years.
But that doesn't make any sense. You said his dad was the one who got beaten up. Who was Santa then?
It was a mall Santa. It was just a random ass black mall Santa who just was a bad person.
Okay.
And so that ruins Christmas for him. And so he sees this Santa, and he's a crisis therapy person. And so like the beginning of the thing, he's like, this guy's like up on a fucking like climbed up there, and
He's gonna
like
jump.
And he instead of like, "Hey, do you want to send you up in the lift?" "No, I got this." Takes his jacket off and climbs this fucking structure, and you're just like, "What the fuck?" And he gets up there. He's like, "Oh, you're having a bad time." The guy's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Oh, you remember when your mom used to make roast? My mom used to make roast too." I'm just like, "What the fuck is happening? What is happening?" And it's not there to be like funny.
Hey, you're selling me on this.
Straight. It's not there to be funny. He's just like, it's supposed to be straight. And he gets down and he tells the cops, "Well, get him to the homeless shelter and get him some food. Tell George I sent him." I'm like, what? That guy needs to be go to jail. What is happening? And then like
You're doing the opposite here. I feel like I need to watch this now.
Little Ralph does a terrible job as well. Terrible actor.
Yeah.
There's just like plot. What the fuck? Oh shit, my phone's going off. There's just plot line, Trey.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so okay, well, what's the big thing, Trey?
Yeah.
The big thing is the mayor, it's just all of a sudden they're watching TV, and then all of a sudden, it cuts to the mayor saying, "I want to give to the needy," right?
Right.
And then you're like, okay, whatever, that's the mayor, cool. And then like they go
for it.
back to
Do it.
Ludacris,
Yes.
and shit happens, and then it just cuts to the mayor. He's just sitting in his office with 3 fucking henchmen, and you're just like, what is happening? I had to rewind it, Trey, to see if I fucking missed something, because it just cuts to him. He's like, "All right, guys, well, you 3 are gonna dress up like Christmas characters and go collect bribes for me. Here's your bribe tablet.
No.
Go out there and get it done." And then it just cuts back to Ludacris. And I'm just like, what is happening? It sets it up. It doesn't, Ludacris doesn't know the guy.
Yeah.
It doesn't set anything up.
Right.
And you're just like, what is fucking happening?
Right.
And
right.
then for some reason they figure out that Little Ralph's actually Santa. And
I thought that was the whole point.
the henchmen do.
Oh, okay.
And so now they're running away from the henchmen, the whole fucking thing. And then eventually Ludacris believes that the guy is Santa, and blah, 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 blah.
Sounds awful.
It's terrible. Santa sweats. Oh, I brought this in my notes, Trey. Santa sweats glitter,
Yeah.
and farts smell like cinnamon.
This sounds very.
Worst CG I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Terrible writing.
Okay.
Trash is what's in my notes.
Trash.
Trey, this one is getting a
Oh no.
dick in the dirt for sure.
Oh Jesus.
Coveted 5-star dick in the dirt. Sorry, I went on over it there. Sorry, everyone.
The coveted Dick in the Dirt award. All right, so I only have left the
I've got 2 more.
theater. So go ahead and knock them out, son.
All right, next one.
Knock 'em out
No,
the
you
park,
have another
Brandon.
one because I know you watched it because you told me you watched it.
What's that?
Merry Little Batman.
Oh yeah.
Mike Roth, who did the regular show, directed this. Strange anime style. I would say it's somewhere a cross between. Do you remember Metallica Batman that
Yes.
came out like a few years ago? It feels like a cross between that and like the regular show animation, kind of like in the
felt like
between.
Ren and Stimpy to me.
Yeah, kind of in between that.
Yeah.
Batman is Luke Wilson.
Yes, which is awesome.
Yeah, it was a little weird though. It took a second to get used to.
His voice was good though.
This is not for adults.
No,
No.
it's a kids movie.
I was confused. It took me a minute to realize. Oh, this
Yeah.
is for kids.
Yes.
This is not for me.
Okay.
Like this is not like it's not like directed towards
Yes,
me.
of course not.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I assume as a kid,
Uh-huh.
it was good.
It would be fun.
As an adult, I was like,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could do without it.
So I have a couple problems here.
Batbeard.
Bad Beard.
Okay.
Damien is a League of Assassins ninja.
I
And
know.
he is definitely not that in this.
No, and he's like a kid too.
Well,
Like,
he always is.
Yeah, no, but he's like a kid in this. Like in this, he's like he appears to
6
be
or
like
7.
6 or 7. But generally, Damon is like
Well, when he first came, he was
like preteen. Like
Yeah.
generally, right?
Yeah.
He like comes to like a
yes,
preteen,
but
like 13.
so they're kind of taking liberties with his backstory.
It's a kid.
Of
Like
course
I
it
said,
is.
It's
Right.
super geared towards
Right.
kids. I couldn't get into it.
Right.
I tried and I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Joker did not do it for me.
Yeah.
The henchman didn't do it for me.
I like-
it's just too much.
I like the.
I like Alfred.
Yeah, he's
I
fun.
enjoyed Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred's fun. I like that he made his mask out of a paper bag, just
Oh,
turned it
yeah.
upside down. That's
Yeah.
cute. He had his belt. Get my little baby boy, my little baby, get my little baby.
Yeah, baby about. I don't know what you think. Did you feel the same?
Not across the room.
Yeah, same.
Not across the room.
Last thing I have, Trey, and I can give you numbers on this because it's a bigger film.
Did you go see Napoleon or whatever?
I saw Wonka
Oh shit,
with
nice.
the family. Wonka on a budget of $125 million.
That's a lot for a Wonka movie.
It has already made $57 million.
Okay, it's got a
So
ways,
it's doing pretty good
got
though.
a ways to go though.
Rotten Tomatoes came out when it first came out. It was the lowest rated Wonka movie, so we got 3. So we have
Yes.
Gene Wilder,
Mm-hmm.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Mhm.
We've got Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, which is the
Johnny
Tim
Depp.
Burton,
Johnny
Depp.
Yep.
And then now we have Wonka, which is Trey. This is a prequel
Yep.
to the Willy Wonka story, the Gene Wilder
Mhm.
Willy Wonka,
Right.
and it's this is Timothy Chalamet, which is hit and miss for him.
Yeah. Is that the guy from Dune?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's hit and miss. Some things I like him in, some things I do not. So opening weekend. This is the opening weekend, Trey. It
Right.
made $14 million domestically.
It's kind of rough, but yeah.
That's not bad.
I mean,
I mean, that's just through yesterday.
it's no Marvel film. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, but movies, and we talked about this last
Yeah.
week.
They're not hitting the same.
They're not hitting the same. I mean, you just think about it.
Well,
It's by far the highest grossing movie this weekend.
and
it's the only movie
the other
this weekend.
thing about that is that it's the weekend before Christmas,
So no one's something's
so
gonna
people are out there shopping.
Yeah,
not
next
going to the
weekend
movies.
is Aquaman. So
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
which Trey? Speaking of which, pause. Put a pin in it. I saw the trailers before Wonka. I was like, okay, maybe we'll see.
Although the dark, what do they call that thing?
It seems a little derivative,
Yeah,
right?
it's bullshit.
It just, isn't it a little derivative?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You know comic more than I do,
Yeah.
but it seems a little bit more like, hey, we're
Dark
just gonna
Trident.
put the same shit. We can't figure out how to make this guy bad enough, so
Yeah.
we're just gonna give him the opposite of what you have.
Yes.
So
You both have a trident.
You have
so
a
you're
cool gold one that's shiny. Well, he's gonna have a black one that's all dark and mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the dark. What was it? They've done other types of stuff like
Yeah, this one feels more like a buddy cop movie.
yeah, we'll see. So interesting though. So yeah, it made $14 million, which is good because you got to think number 2, Hunger Games is still number 2, and it made 1.6 million.
Okay.
Followed by the boy and his
Heron.
which is 1.4.
Okay.
Godzilla, which we'll talk about in a minute, at 1.3. So
Yes.
those are your top 4 box office this weekend. Wonka though, let's get back to it. Let's pick that pen back up.
Oh.
So we got Timothy Chalamet, Trey. We've got Hugh Grant. We've got Keegan Michael Key. We've got Patterson Joseph, Matt Lucas, Matthew Bodden, Sally Hawkins, Rowan Akins, blah 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 blah.
So a lot of people.
Lots of people. Trey.
Yes.
This I thought I was going to fucking hate.
Okay.
I will start and let you know. I did not hate this.
Okay.
Do you enjoy the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka movie?
Yes.
You will enjoy this.
Cool. Good.
He does. I would say so. So what happens a lot with these type of movies where they're prequels and you have a big. Gene Wilder did a great job. I love Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka. I watched it 1,000 times as a kid. So you have someone come in, and so you have this thing where you kind of, the actor's going to look at him and say, okay, you don't want to do an impression of him because then it just comes off as ingenuine, but you want to take his character and you want to build on it, right? Because you got to think he's grown since then. How would he have been 30 years before that? You know what I mean? And I think Timothée Chalamet nails it. He fucking nails it, Trey.
So does he have that ability to seem frightening?
Yes.
And yet loving?
No, because it builds on that.
Okay.
Because it builds on he hasn't gone through the. It kind of does a little bit in this, but it kind of alludes that he's gonna have this mistrust of people.
Okay.
And using him
because in Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder
has this undertone.
He was like frightening, yet you could tell that he loves people, but he has mistrust of people. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he could see people's greed.
Yes.
And there's undertones of that.
Yes.
But he's still super young.
Okay.
Like he's supposed to be like super early 20s.
Okay.
In this. Fucking Hugh Grant plays as Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
It fucking plays. Trey.
It's good.
I can tell you, I told you that I was like, this is gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
It plays.
You're wrong.
I was wrong. I was wrong. It plays, Trey.
It plays.
And all new music.
Yes.
Lots of music.
Dude, we get the Oompa Loompa.
Once I start, I can't stop.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it, Trey. Funny, heartwarming. Keegan Michael Key like always kills it.
Yes.
I can't recommend this enough, Trey. I would suggest if you guys can stand musicals, I would say you and Terry go watch this in the theaters.
Okay.
I would honestly say that.
Maybe we'll do a double dip and do Aquaman Wonka.
Yeah, I would say do it.
Yeah.
And they use one song from the original.
Nice.
I don't know if I can go sweaty high five, but I'm going high five.
Oh, wow.
It was right there to being a sweaty high five.
The first high five in a while.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised, Trey.
Excellent.
Go see it, guys. I would give it some love.
You didn't give us the plot of this movie.
I don't want to give it away. I think it's part of the movie.
Oh, okay.
It's so new. I want to give everyone an opportunity to see it before I give the plot away. But I would say
I mean, they kind of give away the trailer.
They set up so much. Just watch the trailer. I would say if whatever the trailer is enough to know what the plot is. I don't want to give it away, Trey. What I would say is it's so many small Easter eggs that if you watch the very first Wonka movie, and then you watch this, there's so many small little fucking things.
Yeah.
I just love it.
It plays.
It plays. It's right there to being a sweaty high.
All right. Well,
then watch it.
Now we're going to talk about something that didn't play.
Damn it, Trey. All right, we're going to talk about Godzilla.
Minus
one. So on a budget of they don't have a 100%. It looks like I've never seen this before where it says somewhere less than $15 million, which shows. It's made $60 million.
That's right. It's done good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's done well. It's crushing.
It's done good. So $60 million. It looks like $30 million domestically and then $30 million internationally. So about $60 million total.
Okay.
So, but that's great. That's good numbers on a $15 million, less than about $15 million budget.
They made the budget back.
Because I don't know how they pay actors in Japan, but maybe they just don't pay them a lot. I don't. Not to be like an asshole.
It's like $10.
I don't mean to say it like that. I'm just saying like I don't know because like like if Dave Bautista's in it, he's getting $5 million.
You're taking a third of the budget.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to pay if they're big name actors.
All right,
and I honestly don't watch it all the Japanese.
I'm gonna say
movies.
something.
All right, go ahead, Trey.
I think the poster there looks better than the movie did.
Let me get my notes here, Trey.
Let's go. All right. This is about a World War II a bomber. He was supposed to be a, what do they call those? Kamikaze pilot. He was this character was supposed to have crashed into somewhere, and he ends up saying going to an island and saying that his plane was malfunctioning, and so he has his mechanics look over it, and they find that there was nothing wrong with it. He was just a coward, and so while there, Godzilla shows up and kills everybody on the island except for him.
Yeah.
We continue on where he comes back to Japan, where it's been bombed and it's been all tore up to pieces, and he ends up having a girl. Go ahead.
Let's go back to the island being attacked
Okay.
by Godzilla. You say that? I missed it. Sorry, I was reading my
I
notes.
talked about that, yeah.
Okay.
I just said that.
Okay. That's probably the best part.
Of the movie?
That right there. That island scene, probably the best part of the movie.
As
far as the effect,
I think
the CG.
No, I think the boat scene was better.
You think the CG boat scene was better?
Where he's like, and he
Oh, okay.
does the atomic blast.
I thought as far as the way he looked though in that, looked the best.
So Baby Godzilla.
Baby Godzilla looked the best. Okay, but keep going. So he goes back. He's got PTSD.
PTSD, yep.
And then eventually Godzilla starts coming back after years of working out in the.
Yeah, he
gets a job as a minesweeper essentially.
Yeah, so he's got a girl with a baby. He ends up taking them in, and he has a job so he can support them. And they kind of come like
he gets a job
somewhat
as a
family.
Yeah, he gets a job as a minesweeper. One
Yes.
day while minesweeping, Godzilla shows back up.
He starts making his way there. So they all get together and they decide that they need to find a plan to take out Godzilla.
And then the government can't take
They
him
won't
out.
help them.
They won't help him, and so they have to end up doing it themselves.
Yes.
And ragtag, blah blah blah.
Yes.
All right, here we go, Trey. All right. First of all, he randomly changes sizes throughout the fucking movie.
Yes.
Like there is no scaling.
This was one of my problems with the movie.
There's no scaling for for Godzilla in this. Like he's tall.
Yep.
He's taller than the buildings.
Yep.
He's big, and then he's about tall as the buildings, right?
Yes.
And then he's like trunching through like a valley.
Yes.
And he's big as the mountains.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, so which one is it?
Yes. So some scenes he's
And then he's
same
in the
size as
ocean?
building. Some,
And then he's in the ocean, Trey.
Yes.
And then he's walking
Yeah. On the ocean.
on the ocean.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, so the ocean is deep. The shell is generally, it falls off pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, and he's not swimming. How's he floating?
Yes.
Is he tall now as shit?
Yeah.
So that didn't make much fucking sense.
I found that I think our Godzilla looks better.
I agree.
He looks more menacing. Their Godzilla looks more like a dinosaur.
He did. Thick.
Huh?
He's thick.
He's thick.
He got them things back there. He got
Yeah.
some ham hocks.
Yeah. And he's really like where ours looks, I don't know, like a giant monster. Theirs
And,
looks like he's real scaly.
Yeah. And like and then there's these things Trey, in this movie like where he will be like he'll be slow acting like and then all of a sudden he'll be like
So he picks up speed quick.
yeah, like all of a sudden he'll be he'll move hella slow and then all of a sudden he'll be like super fast. And you're
Super
like,
fast. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, goddamn sense.
Right.
Okay, what else you got, Trey?
I found that when Godzilla's like body parts got into the same scene as a human
building?
character,
Oh,
human
okay.
character, it looked terrible.
Yeah, my thing was anytime that Godzilla interacts with buildings, the CG just completely
Yeah, I
went
found.
away.
Yeah, because like they'd have his leg, and then they'd be running from it, and you'd see only the leg, and it was clearly like it looked like a green screen.
Right.
It looked bad. When Godzilla was by himself, it looked good.
It was fine, yeah.
It looked good.
When they didn't have to interact with real people.
Yes.
The little girl,
Yes.
adorable as shit.
Adorable.
Fucking
Very nice.
adorable. The blast, his blast was dope.
So that's what I was gonna say. So there's a scene where where he shoots a boat with his atomic blast, and so they do this really cool effect with Godzilla where his scales pop up when he's about to use his atomic or nuclear blast.
Sound in this was dope.
Yeah, and
I have
so
that in my notes.
he shoots it, and when it hits, it's like a nuclear bomb. goes off.
which makes kind of more sense
Yeah.
with him being absorbing nuclear radiation.
yeah.
It's kind of how he grows, why he's so big, and
So-
that's where he gets his power from.
One of my issues is that they don't give any backstory at all on Godzilla. He
Not-
just shows
nope.
up,
Nope.
and he just.
They don't really. Which I mean, you don't have. I don't know if you have to.
I kind of like in our version
Aside-
of Godzilla is it seems like he's always been, because in ours they go underground and like they're like he was a god to them.
Yeah.
And I find that cool.
Yeah.
That he's a protector of humans, whereas in this version he's just a monster.
Which is the original Godzilla though.
Right, of course.
The foreshadowing in this
Yes.
was pretty obvious.
Yeah, the ending of this movie is pretty obvious.
I thought a lot of the stuff that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, or like you weren't expecting it,
Uh-huh.
and then, but I was just like,
Yeah.
like they're like there's this hope thing with him being a kamikaze, and they're like, you're dishonor to you.
Yeah.
You were supposed to help save Japan,
Which
and you're just like, okay,
there's
but-
two conflicting like idealisms going on here.
right? Which is I get, but I think that was supposed to be part of it. Like some people are supposed to be like, yeah, you should
should have
save
died.
yourself. You should have died. You should have died for your country. And other people are like, yeah, but you should have. Other people are like, yeah,
Live
but
for your
you
family.
should have lived for your family. So there was like that.
Yeah.
So, but then there was this whole thing. They're like, oh, we should put parachutes in the planes. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, we should have parachutes. and then you're led to believe that he's gonna kill himself to
Yes.
kill Godzilla, and you're like, okay, there's gonna be a parachute in the plane.
Yeah.
And then guess what?
There's parachute in play.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking pretty whack.
Just in case anybody's wondering, this is a subtitled film. There is no dub.
No,
Yet? But I mean, as bad as I thought it was going to be a ton of reading, and there's honestly not. Like,
No, 'cause
it might have been like 2 paragraphs,
Yeah,
but which is fine.
they never explain why he wants to go to Tokyo.
The Godzilla,
Yeah,
yeah, he just chooses them randomly.
they're just like, yeah, he just decides this is
He
his
could have went
territory.
the opposite direction and went to America, but just as
Could
easy.
have went to Korea.
Could have went anywhere, Australia.
I understand it's a Japanese film, but I have some reason like, oh, he's got eggs there, or he's
Yes.
again,
this-
she's
This is part of the problem with not giving Godzilla any kind of backstory
yeah,
at all.
you just don't know why. Like all of a sudden, he starts attacking Japan.
This is why I think ours is better, because we've had so many movies and so many the ability to give each character kind of a backstory, and so them molding together and being all in one universe makes a lot of sense. Whereas this, it's kind of like a restart -1.
Yeah,
Because they act like they've never seen Godzilla before. Well, actually, they might have, because they talk about how other people called it Godzilla.
yeah. The island people. They say that the island that from the beginning of the movie,
Yeah.
that locals called it Godzilla. So,
So
it
it's
had
been
been on the
around.
island for a while.
Yeah.
So the ending part, there's like a tugboat scene.
Yes.
Didn't make any goddamn sense. First of all, you know how long it would take to rig up? So there's a part where like a bunch of tugboats show up to help them.
Yep.
Um,
They make it seem like it takes like 10 minutes, and it would
have
taken
taken hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Hours to hook up those mini tugboats.
Everybody would've been
especially
dead.
water. Yeah, what the fuck? Last note I have, Trey, before we give it a score, is the whole time
Yes.
I was expecting Pharrell Monk's Simon Says to start playing,
What?
which is the song that uses the Godzilla riff. At the beginning of Godzilla, dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a Pharrell Monk. You'd know the song. It's a rap song.
Okay.
The name of the song Simon Says.
Yeah.
But every time you start that
Na-na-na-na.
in my head, I'm like, and rap. Nope,
No.
it's just the original. Just saying. All right, what did you say? What's the score, Trey?
It's tough. I think for the budget, it's decent, but I don't understand the hype. I'm gonna go knuckle bump. Knuckle bump.
huh?
Knuckle
Okay.
bump. I can't give it a high 5 because I didn't think it was. It's not as good as what the hype is.
Yeah, I would agree, Trey. I don't know how they got to that point.
Yeah.
Where everyone's like, "Oh, this is the best Godzilla movie ever." I was like, it was okay.
Right. I mean,
I don't even know if I. Yeah, I would go knuckle bump. I thought it was enjoyable.
yeah.
That was okay. I just don't. I was like, fucking relax, people.
Okay. Real quick.
Yeah.
Godzilla 2000 or this.
But Godzilla 2000 is like nostalgic, Trey.
Right.
Uh,
Here, lizard.
I'd still watch this over Godzilla 2000.
I wouldn't.
Oh, whatever. Shut up, bitch. Alrighty. Woo! This we're only hour. We got a couple things, Trey. All right. Woo!
Shut
Oh,
up.
real quick. Steve Stavros, comedian stand-ups on Netflix. Watch it. It's funny stand-up. watch it.
Brandon recommends a stand-up, the movie.
Always, bitches. Alrighty, we got Trey. We got some flashback. It's
Yes.
time to flashback on these bitches. Flashback on these hoes.
We have a lot more show to go, so let's get it.
Shut up, bitch. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready, bitch?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Wait, let me turn this down before. So just in case.
Once upon a time, in the town of Medford, there lived a man named Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. You did it, Brandon.
I didn't watch the trailer all the way.
Of course you didn't.
Oh wait, would Jack Frost
With Kevin Costner? No, not Costner.
you lose?
Batman.
Michael Keaton, bitch.
Yes. Yeah. So he his dad dies
the
and
Disney
he,
movie, yeah.
he shakes a snow globe and gets
And his dad comes back as Jack Frost, the
a
snowman.
Yeah.
Not like Jack Frost, like the newest version of people call Jack Frost. More of like Frosty than Jack, like a mean, like a cranky. Like his dad comes back as like a evil Jack, like Frosty almost.
No, he's fun.
He's like fun, but he's almost like he's a tad like
Yeah.
like he fucks some kids up with some snowball and on the ice too. Like it's pretty fun. It's heartwarming.
Yeah.
You go back and watch it, Trey.
Yeah.
The CG does not hold
Well,
up.
this was made in the 90s, so.
And it's a Disney flick, so it was like a.
Was it Disney?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Paramount, Disney.
I don't think it was Disney, but that's fine.
Whoever fucking made it.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's good. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I mean, it's Michael Keaton. You know, it's it's like, hey, my dad died. I wish I could have him back. And so
Yeah.
it's a fun like, hey, trying to convince him he's his dad and spending some more time with his kid before he has to go away. I think it's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's a good time. I enjoyed that movie.
I would definitely watch it. I think it's on. I want to say HBO is what I watched it on. Maybe.
Yeah, so that's Warner Brothers. Yep.
So give it a go. I would definitely recommend it.
Have fun. You ready?
Have fun, you
Let's
dumb
see if this is
bitches.
gonna work out or not.
No. Are you ready?
Yes.
Shrek?
No.
Oh, it's Noel.
Yes.
Oh, yes, here's my hyper.
Anyways.
Noel with what's her name?
Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader.
Yes.
A Santa Claus.
Yes. So Bill Hader's becomes Santa Claus. He really doesn't want to be Santa Claus, and so he leaves, and Noel's got to go get him because they need a Santa Claus for Christmas, and so she's tasked with trying to find the meaning of Christmas while getting Bill Hader to come back and be Santa Claus. It's a fun movie. She ends up becoming Santa Claus. Spoiler.
CG's terrible.
It is, but it's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, I mean, it's a good family film for the winter holiday. I can recommend it for sure. It's
All right. Well, you heard it here first, guys.
Christmas movies.
Christmas movies.
All right, Brandon.
Bitch ass bitches.
You ready for this?
Hey, Trey.
Yes.
We can do this.
Yes.
Fun fact: we did this last year.
We did.
You gonna do the same shit?
Yeah. The top 12 are our top 12 holiday films that we enjoyed just for the holidays.
All right.
We love you guys, so we got.
So you don't have to go back and find it.
No. Are you gonna find what episode we did this on?
No, I already have it.
Oh, perfect.
I have my notes from last year, Trey.
Oh, awesome.
I like to keep things consistent.
It might have changed. I might have found something. I might have moved some stuff up and down.
Fucking sure didn't for me.
Okay, perfect. You want to go from 12 to 1?
You go ahead. Go 12.
All right, my number 12 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Okay. This is everybody knows this is a franchise where
It's National Lampoon.
yes and
Okay. Number 12 for me, Trey,
yes.
is going to be Arthur Christmas.
Okay, awesome. Do you want to give a little bit about what it's about, or just gonna name it?
Arthur Christmas. It's Santa. It's it's kind of like modern day. Like he's got tech and all this stuff. He's got two sons. One's like operation, and one's more about the Christmas spirit.
Okay.
Hijinks ensue.
Hijinks ensue. All right, number 11. Mine is the Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
You're a bitch.
Jim Carrey kills it in this movie. I mean, he's
That's sure. Just so you know, that's way too low for that movie being number 11.
okay. Well,
That's insanity.
I have like 50 movies that I wrote down for this.
Saying, bitch.
But yeah, so that's going to be in my number 11. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Jim Carrey's version of The Grinch.
I've got The Grinch 2014 version,
CG?
the CG one.
Yes. Starting
Benedict
Cumberbatch.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's got Keenan from Keenan and Kel in it.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty decent.
The Moose. The Moose.
Oh shit.
All right, number 10 for me is 8-Bit Christmas, starring
Okay.
Doogie Howser himself.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes, sir. This is it's kind of like a story of a boy trying to get the Nintendo for the first time, and hijinks ensue. It's very good.
So that's a good one to watch with the fam.
Yep.
I've got Fred Claus
As number 10.
as number 10 for me. This
Nice.
is Vince Vaughn.
Uh-huh.
He's the brother of Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
Very enjoyable movie. Very funny. I am a Vince Vaughn fan. I enjoyed it. He's trying to get some money from his brother.
Well,
Like
very cool.
$10,000. Like that. I don't know if Santa has that much money, but whatever.
He's got that grip, son. Number 9 for me is I'll Be Home for Christmas, starring Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Be home for Christmas.
So Jonathan Taylor Thomas's character is trying to get back home to his family because his father tells him if he gets home by 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve that he will give his son a car, and so hijinks ensue. It's a fun movie.
There you go. Get a little whip. Jesus Christ,
You're gonna yawn into the damn mic.
Oh.
Jesus.
Claus from Netflix.
Claus? Oh, the animated movie.
Claus, yeah.
Yes.
This is the quote unquote like realistic origin story for Santa Claus, where a postman goes to this island that's feuding, and he meets a big Hurley man who built toys for his kid that never came, and they decided to deliver it to the little kids of the island, and it's heartwarming, it's funny, it's good. Watch it.
Very nice. All right, going on a darker route. Number 8, Krampus.
Krampus. Oh, you got a little,
This is
a little horror movie.
the opposite side of Santa. When people are mean, this guy comes and
Takes your toes.
takes their family away, and pretty much takes them to hell, and then puts them in an alternate universe snow globe.
Nice.
So,
You been bad, kid? Well, guess what? We're gonna kill you.
well, yeah. So all the toys and things from Christmas are turned evil in this version, and it's just wild. It's fun, but probably not for the kiddies. Probably like teenagers, somewhere around there. All right, yeah, I would recommend that one too.
All right, I've got Scrooged. This is Bill Murray's version of Christmas Carol.
Very cool.
Very much enjoy this. I feel like Bill Murray. It's great. He basically gets the Christmas Carol happens to him while filming the Christmas Carol. Like, super meta.
Very nice.
But I much enjoy it. It's funny. It's very like 90s
Bill Murray's
movie.
awesome.
Bill Murray. Kids wouldn't like it though. It's more of an adult movie. So
Right.
give it a go, you little dumb bitches. I like this because it'll remind people like old Christmas movies. Like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that movie.
Yep. So my number 7 is A Christmas Story. Ralphie is
You're gonna shoot your eye out,
he
kid.
wants a Red Rider
Riding Dodo.
no. No, it's a gun. BB gun. And so he's trying to get
He was a Glock.
yeah. And so it's the pretty much the week leading up to Christmas and what happens with his family. It's pretty good. It's a classic.
Well, I've got
Come on,
Christmas
hey,
vacation
come on,
next, Trey.
Come on, fucking yawning into this mic.
Yeah, shut
People-
up, bitch.
They hate this.
I've got a Christmas Carol or Christmas Vacation. Last one, so you already
So-
talked about it.
Number 7. All
Yeah.
right, number 6. Number
Yep.
6, I have Elf.
Oh, okay.
Starring Will Ferrell as an elf from the North Pole.
He's not an elf from the North Pole. He's a human baby that got put in Santa's bag, and then he was raised as an elf on the North Pole. He's a normal human being. You piece of shit.
Yes. Anyways, so
Zoe Deschanel's in this.
yes.
It is a very wonderful movie.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it a lot.
You have to like Will Ferrell, though. You don't like Will Ferrell, you will hate this.
Yes.
Directed by Jon Favreau
Yes. Of Iron Man.
of Iron Man Origins.
Yes.
I have Office Christmas Party
Number 6. Yes.
as number 6, and this is a Office Christmas Party. The they tell him he can't have this Christmas party, and they're like, "Well, we're about to have a Christmas party, anyways. Fuck you." And hijinks ensue. It's hilarious. It's an adult movie.
Okay. So kind of like our Krampus, it's got a little more adult themes.
Yeah,
All right.
it's got cocaine and shit in it.
Nice. Number 5, The Santa Claus, starring Tim Allen.
What is your problem?
I have more movies.
I
They're
hate
coming.
you.
They're
All right.
coming. One night, Scott Calvin has his son over at his house, and Santa Claus falls off the roof, and he takes over for Santa Claus, and we see what happens with that when it takes place.
Okay. I'm gonna go now.
Yes, number 5.
I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna go 2 in a row, and then now you're gonna go second because I don't want you to give all mine away, you bitch.
Okay, number 5.
All right, number 5 for me is Elf, which we
Okay.
already talked about.
Uh-huh.
Number 4
Okay.
is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer stop motion.
Okay.
I love that one. It's fucking insane.
Yes.
There's all types of shit. The Lost Island of Toys, the Yeti, fucking. It's just like they just throw so much like just random shit in there well, because I think like it's based off the song.
Right.
The song is like 2 minutes long, and they make an hour and like 10-minute movie off of a 2-minute song.
Little snowman had to make himself a snow
And
cone.
pee on it and give it to the hiker. It's rough, but I enjoyed it.
Stop
I
motion.
enjoy it. Yeah. All right, number 3. I mean, no, you get to number 4.
Number 4, I did Jingle All the Way, starring Tim Allen, as him and Sinbad are trying to get a Christmas toy.
You're retarded.
What? What?
What did you just say?
Jingle All the Way?
Starring Tim Allen.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger, sorry. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, as they're both going to get a Turbo Man doll. It's for their son, which he forgot, so now it's get this toy before Christmas.
Yeah, it was during this phase where like you couldn't get toys. Like,
Yeah.
you remember the Tickle Me Elmo shit?
Yep, Furby.
Yeah, Furby shit. That was
Tamagotchi.
funny. My number 3, Trey, is How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey.
Nice.
You dumb bitch! I can't believe you had it so low. Dumb slut. That movie's fucking awesome.
It is awesome.
You're the Grinch.
Who? Me? Who?
I don't know. Let me look at my calendar. I fucking love that movie.
Self-loathing. I have a dinner by myself. I can't put that back.
I can't miss that. I love there's a scene where he has a table full of like dining silverware.
Yeah, it just pushes the shit off the table.
No, so like he pulls the tablecloth.
You have to put it on.
He did not mean to do that.
That's awesome.
He meant for everything to go everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's what the script says to do. So when he did that, that's why he does it and looks back and he goes, he like fucking throws all the shit. That was just him improving that. I fucking love that. They said they saved a lot of money on that from CG because Jim Carrey was able to move his face and everything like
That's
that.
awesome.
But yeah, fucking love that movie.
Yeah.
You can't stream it anywhere. You have to fucking buy
I
it.
own it, yeah.
That's fucking bullshit. Can you put it on Trayflex?
No, because, well, I can. I'll put it on there today. All right. Number 3. No, you're supposed to go first now.
No, you're on number 3. I just did number 3, dumb bitch.
Okay. Number 3 for me is Home Alone, starring Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, the first one, huh? OG.
Yes. He gets left at his house. 2 burglars try to come in and break in and take the stuff from the house, and he sets traps to, try to kill them.
You know what's funny?
Not try to kill them, but essentially try
they're
to
like,
kill
yeah,
them.
he'd be dead. I love the ones where they're just like, no, he would just. I'm an adult. What are you doing? The Merry Little Batman.
Yes.
That has a little Home Alone
Uh-huh.
situation in there
Yep.
going on. Number 2 for me, Trey.
Yes.
Is Home Alone 2.
Yes.
Home Alone 2.
Yes.
New York.
Yep.
Trump.
Lost in New York.
Trump's in that for 5 seconds.
Yes.
I like that one better. I don't know why. I just enjoy it better, more. I don't know. I just kind of liked it more. I
Guess
always
what?
Did. What?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Home Alone 2.
Dumb bitch. Dumbass bitch.
It is the better of the 2 films. This one he's more dangerous. He literally tries to kill them.
Yeah, he's throwing bricks off a 4-story building
He
and
hits the guy 4 times in the face, and I'm like, he's dead.
that guy's definitely got like a severe concussion.
Have you seen there's a parody where it's 2024 where they've been in prison for like 20 years, and so they're coming back to kill him, and Macaulay Culkin's all grown up, and so he's got guns and shit.
Yeah, it'd be funny if if Merv is like, "Hey, my name's Merv. Come on, Merv. You got it. I was just you. I'm the wet bandit. Yay!
Sticky Bandits at the end.
Sticky bandit."
That's
And
so funny.
he's just putting his hand in his ass. And he's just like, "I'm the stinky bandit now. Hey, Merv, come here."
Oh, gross.
Ugh.
All right.
After 2,
Yes.
all the rest of them
Suck ass.
are so bad.
Yes.
And they're like, we're gonna redo it. I think it was last year we talked about the new one
Yep.
they put out last year. That is so bad, and it makes no goddamn sense. Sorry. And then number 1 for me is Santa Claus with Tim Allen, the first one.
Okay. Well, mine has Tim Allen in it as well, but it's Christmas with the Cranks.
I don't know why you love that fucking movie so much.
I love that
Fucking
movie
love that
so
movie.
much.
It's like I don't know. It's good though. It's decent.
Yeah. So,
Those are the Christmas ones, you little
you have any-
bitches.
any honorable mentions?
No.
I have.
Yeah, fuck you, Trey. We're not gonna read fucking 30 fucking movies. Fuck you. Hey, you wanna know our mentions are, people? Go on Google, type in Christmas movies. Fucking that's what Trey's list is.
All right. So,
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you and your own, you little slut bags.
have a Merry Christmas. Have fun with your family.
We're gonna have obviously our end of the year breakdown of all the movies we loved.
Yes.
What we thought were our top 5 favorite movies
That's the next episode.
and our top 5 worst movies of the year.
Maybe it'll be on a video.
Guess what? Maybe this fucking dashing through the snow might make the fucking list. Yeah, we're gonna try to see what we can do on the video situation. Yeah, appreciate everybody. Happy holidays.
Yep.
Spend time
And
with your family.
follow us on Hard Entertainment Brandon and Trey on all social media outlets.
Yeah, you little bitches.
Love you guys. Catch you guys later. Bye.
Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey.